During lunch hours, people that work in town go to restaurants. Nowadays, some of the restaurants have a free and open space where customers are welcome in order to avoid overcrowding in those restaurants, as advised by the health authorities. For example, in a place called Biryogo in Nyamirambo sector in Kigali, some roads have been turned into open-air restaurants. This way we are able to have enough space along with fresh air, hence respecting social distancing to avoid or mitigate the spread of the COVID-19 virus. As restaurants are now operating, they are making sure that their customers wash their hands and respect social distancing. Youth volunteers, in collaboration with other local and security agencies, are monitoring the implementation of the COVID-19 prevention guidelines. They say they no longer have to deal with people that are crowded in one place. It's different now compared to recently, where you could find people crowded inside restaurants. But now, due to the program of installing tents outside restaurants, it helped to reduce the problem, hence people are now preferring to sit outside. When we check inside the restaurants, we find very few people, while those that are outside are also respecting social distancing. The Minister of Health, Dr. Daniel Ngamije, says the fact that various businesses have reopened does not mean that people should become complacent, but instead take the COVID-19 prevention guidelines seriously. Just because some businesses have reopened doesn't mean that the pandemic is over, because that's what happened in March and April. People had started to leave like the pandemic had ended. People should keep adhering to the COVID-19 prevention guidelines now more than ever, especially in restaurants, by respecting social distancing and also adopt the culture of going for COVID-19 testing. The testing cost is now at 5,000 Rwandan francs in private hospitals. So if you plan to go out with a friend, you and your friends should first go and get tested for COVID-19. The results are valid for 1 week, and then after that week, take another test. This is to ensure that everyone is safe. The Minister of Local Government, Gatabazi Jean-Marie Vianney, is urging people to be careful in order to avoid getting infected with the COVID-19 virus. Local authorities, heads of security organs, youth volunteers and government employees have been assisting in the implementation of these measures, but this shouldn't have to be a rule, yet it's for the good of the lives of people. Instead, we have to raise awareness so that each citizen feels accountable. Over 20 people can plan to meet in a restaurant and spend over 2,000 to 3,000 Rwandan francs on a bill, so spending 25,000 or 30,000 on COVID-19 tests so that everyone is safe shouldn't be a problem. Health authorities are urging people to keep complying with the COVID-19 prevention guidelines, including wearing a face mask properly, washing their hands with clean water and soap, and respecting social distancing. Jane Mutoni, RTV News.